Alright, everybody, welcome to more Platinum Kaizo. Here, one sec, let me just double check and make sure that... There. Okay. Making sure that my mic is all set up and ready to roll. Sec.
Let me double check.
Alright. There we go. It's not sounding terrible. Alright. Let's pull it up. Let's pull it up. Alright. What do I want to do for a nickname theme? What do I want to do for nickname theme? I don't like the idea of just stealing Peach House things and just going for like stores and shit. I feel like that's a little lame. But at the same time, it's a good bit. It's a good bit. I don't know what else to say about it really. It's just a funny bit. I don't know. I still don't hate emotions. I wasn't a huge fan of it when I did it, to be honest. I wasn't a huge fan of it. Countries was kind of fun, but I was running out of ideas pretty quick because I'm a filthy American who doesn't know how to do shit. What the mon... I was gonna say what the mon is, but I'm just like, there's so many cats that's like... And like single things that's like based on similar things, that's like I'd run out of ideas insanely quick. You know what? All of our PBs have been food, so I think we just run it back with the old reliable food. I think we just run it back with the old reliable food option. Excellent. All right, now let's get into it. All right, so Platinum Kaizo. We're running it back with food. I didn't mean to do that. I think we will probably, like, I tried. Yes. Yes. There we go. There. I think I want to just continue running with Piplup, to be completely real. I think I tried doing a turtle run yesterday. Granted, I also tried doing a Piplup run yesterday, and it didn't really go great. To be fair though, I think most of those were just because like my brain was tired. Excuses, I know, but I feel like overall it wasn't terrible. Most of these encounters I want to get during the nighttime. I think the only encounter that I would really want to do during the daytime, going forward, is maybe Twin Leaf Town if we happen to roll a Meowth, in the building, in the Poketch building. I think that's the only time I would want to encounter during the daytime. Maybe for Lake Verity, I wouldn't hate it. Let's see. Naughty plus Attack Nature. Not bad IVs. Overall, very, very solid. Very, very solid. Okay. We take those. We take those. A 24 Attack IV plus Attack Nature. That actually will do pretty solid damage. That'll actually kind of chunk. Very good. Perfect. That's what we like to see. That's what we like to see. Alright. And then for the strat that I'm planning on doing today, I really don't like the Verity Lakefront not honey tree options. Like, I don't like the regular grass options in on that route. So I'm probably still going to get the honey tree, but I'm going to try to avoid going too hard into honey trees, because I definitely understand where Peach Owl was coming from on like honey maxing too much in the early game and having a box absolutely filled with useless bug types. Well, useless in the grand scheme. Like, they're pretty solid in Gardenia split. Like, they're fine. But after Gardenia, like, unless you're willing to sack a whole bunch of them, which is valid, it's almost just better to get, like, regular grass encounters at that point. All of that to try and aim to get the best mod in the game, which, to be fair, is solid, but you get so many options and, like, potential mods that you can pick up during these times. So let's just run it and see. We said food. You know what? You can be a slushy. I think a slushy is a good option. Slushy. There we go. I think a slushy is a good option. Alright. And then we want to get our 202 encounter next. I always say I would rather it be a female Burmy, a Centret, or... Oh, I don't mean to go to 11, but I mean, that's fine. I'd rather be a Centret, female Burmy, or one of the nighttime encounters, ideally. And that being Spinnerack or Leddybob. Both of those are pretty solid. I'm gonna buy some healthcare first. And then I'll do the movie thing to readjust my, whatever the heck. To readjust my times. I hope y'all are doing well today. Pretty decent Saturday. Been not busy, I would say. It's just had a lot of shit I had to do today. Here we go. Excellente. Perfect. Alright. Ideally, Spinnerack, Leddybob, female Burmy, or Centret. Let's see what we happen to nab up. I mean, that's fine. That could be worse. Duping it out for the route to the what's the word? To the east of Jubilife isn't terrible. Why the fuck can't I just like catch you? Something about speed up, man. Something about speed up, I swear to God. Bidoof, what the frick do I want to name you? I mean, you're bread. Let's be real, you're bread. Bread. Okay, let's check out and see what bread is. Quirky. Unaware, okay. Not bad. 11 attack isn't great, but I mean, everything else being so stellar, I am inclined to be okay with it. Alright. Oh, itchy eye. Alright. I think... No. I still always just, like, run it with these two, honestly. There we go. Get up to level 12. I think level 12 is perfectly safe. Should be, at least. Would be really depressing if it wasn't. Good, good. Go for bite. Quick attack. Bite. Quick attack. Bite. And a quick attack. I like going for bite on the second turn just because I know I'm going to be two-shotting them anyways. So I would rather potentially go for the bite to potentially flinch them if they end up going for a sand attack. I'm kind of going for the same thing here. Not a huge fan of this. There we go. No, Lord, Patty. Why are you like this? Why are you like this, Patty? You're such a creature, Patty. You're such a creature. There's no other way to really say it. You're such an individual, and I appreciate your input, but you're very suspect individual, my good man. All right, coming through here. Definitely not a huge fan of the fact that we got Bidoof on this route. There's so many other better mons to get here, but it could be worse. Definitely worse mons to get here. Okay. Good. And this is exactly why we go for that. There we go. Perfect. We got headbutt. Donk. And we went for the flinch. Let's go. Let's go. Perfect. Alright, we made it through. Now we get a whole bunch of encounters. Gotta take a little sippy sip. Man, caffeine is going to ruin my life. I swear to God. I definitely need to start weaning off the caffeine. I'm drinking way too much, like in a day. Like I wouldn't say way too much. It's still under the daily recommended amount of caffeine. It's just the fact that it's like, I don't know. The fact that I can't go a full day without having caffeine and like having a headache is probably a sign that something is bad. Very good. We got this. We're gonna get our rare candies from Mr. Willy Wonka here. Very good. Got the rare candies. Excellente. Did we get them? Yes, we did. For whatever reason, I was like, I don't know if I can actually say no to him, so me spamming B probably isn't helping. Ideally, we get Skitty here. Let's go. Male Skitty is ideal. Let's fucking go! Okay! Let's go! That's stellar, actually. We were actually so... Like, we benefited so hard for delaying the Honey Tree encounter for this. Okay, what are you? What would be a good name for you? Definitely some kind of baked good. I don't like donut for you. We can name you crepe. How do you spell a crepe? Isn't it C-R-E-P-P-E, right? I could be wrong. Crepe. Okay. It's just one P. Okay. C-R-E-P-E. It's a crepe. There we go. It's like a flat pancake. I know that's a very American way of saying it, but sassy nature. I don't like having minus speed, but extra special defense isn't bad. This isn't a particularly good IV'd cat at all. 0 HP, 6 special attack. Decent in bulk, like defense and special defense. But 1 speed with a minus speed nature is really bad. Alright, so he's probably not going to be a... I mean, yeah, that's whatever. Getting rid of Growl isn't the worst thing ever. Sure, I'll get rid of Present, I guess. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the fact that... it's not going to be a world ender or anything, but it's still going to be pretty decent, I would say, for what we're going to be getting. And also, I'm just putting this out into the universe right now, just because I forgot it yesterday, and it hard punished me in my most recent attempt. We always get the Dusk Ball in Orberg City before we get the mine encounter. Just because if it happens to be like Onyx, like it was, or something with a low catch rate with Roar, we can potentially just go for a Dusk Ball on it. So that'll help out significantly. What else? I think now is when we just start getting our encounters. I'm leading off with Skitty right now, right? Yes, perfect. Alright, so for here, I think we can always just get our regular encounter down here first. Register. Probably just gonna be a love disc. Yep, exactly as anticipated. Perfect. What food are you? What's like a love? What's a love based thing? I think chocolate. You can be chocolate. I think love disc would be good for chocolate. Yeah, it's like a chocolate heart. It's like for Valentine's. Relaxed. Could be worse, depending on what the IVs are. Okay, really solid IVs, actually. 24 speed kind of balances out the relaxed nature. 24 special attack is good. Solid bulk. Cupcake would have also been a really solid one. I usually like doing cupcakes as my normal types, funnily enough. That's just me personally. Chocolate's better, actually. Appreciate it, Patty. Appreciate all the help. For right now I'm gonna be getting this encounter. Honestly, there isn't anything like super insane that we could get here, I don't think. Not anything like super cracked. Yeah, we already have Bidoof. Not a huge fan of that, actually. Not a huge fan of that. We just gotta kind of Great Ball and hope we catch it. Otherwise, it'll roar. We could potentially try and damage it a little bit, but I think just going for Great Ball is probably best. Metal Claw. Yeah, we just kind of got to go for the Great Ball. I'm really not a fan of Teddy. 1, 2, Skittle Diddle. Fucking hell. Faint Attack, okay. Obvious Honey. I feel like Honey is a good one, yeah. I'm just trying to think, if we happen to get Combee later down the line, what would we name it if we named this Honey? Let's go. Okay, we got it. You know what, Patty? I will go with the Honey idea. I will run with the Honey idea for right now. I mean, it learns Sing, it just doesn't have it right now. I think it learns at, like, level 12 or 13, something like that. Okay, ideally this is Guts. Relaxed. I mean, that's not terrible. Having Quick Feet is, though. 9 attack. This thing is pretty useless. It only becomes useful once we evolve it, of course. And it having Quick Feet over Guts, I mean, like, it's fine. It's just not, like, anything insane. Which kind of sucks. Fair. I thought Sing was like, straight away. Yeah, no. It learns Sing at, like, it learns it really soon. Honestly, I probably could have, like, leveled it up a little more so it could get it. I might as well do that, actually. Yeah, it's actually at a level 11, so would have been even closer, actually. You know what? I'll keep Foresight on, to be honest, and then I'll just go with Sing over Attract. Let's see what we nab up here. Ideally Farfetch'd, but I am honestly kind of fine with whatever. It's not really great. That's kind of bad. Sorry if you guys can hear a bunch of beeping outside. For whatever reason, there must be like a moving truck or something like coming through. Yeah, something like that. I have no fucking clue, man. Patty, I think this is a good option for Cupcake. What do you think? What do you think, Goat? I think this is a good Cupcake option. Cat Squad Assemble. As long as it's not Meowth, I'm chill with it. As long as it's not Meowth, I'm okay with it. What do we think of naming this Cupcake? What do we think of naming this Cupcake, Goat? Yeah, I think Cupcake. Especially since it gets a little chunky. Brother. What the fuck are these IVs, dude? What the fuck are these IVs? Cupcake, you're so ass. Oh my god, that's actually terrible. That's genuinely awful. Okay. I will also get my Sandgem encounter first, just to make as many dupes as I possibly can before getting that encounter. Those are some goated IVs. Brother, don't dox my zip code like that, dude. Don't dox my zip code like that. Alright, ideally the Nidos. Oh, that's probably the worst thing to get here. I mean, if its IVs are fine, it could be, like, semi-useful, in, like, late guard split. So let's see. Patty, before you say anything, I am not naming it Cake. I am not naming this Cake. Because I already know what you're going to say. Okay. 1, 2... Fucking hell, dude. What's with all these just 1-2s? Fucking hell, dude. Paneri, let's go. Paneri is so terrible, man. It's so bad. It doesn't evolve. Yeah. Yeah, I knew you were gonna say that. I knew you were gonna say that. I'm sorry, man, but no, I actually don't want to name it Cake. I actually don't. 2, 3. Fucking hell, dude. Why is this thing not gonna get caught? Ah. Perfect. We finally got it. Finally. We named this Carrots. We named this Carrots. We name it the innocent thing, Patrick. Oh, man. One sec. Good drinky drink. Alright. Let's check this. Naive, it's plus speed. 24 attack, 7 speed isn't great, but I mean it's a plus speed nature, so that's not terrible. Scrappy ain't bad. Justice for Cake? Absolutely not. Did I forget an encounter? Oh yeah, I didn't get the honey tree encounter yet. Let them eat cake. No, we're not going to be saying that in regards to catching and naming a Baneri. That's a child, Patrick. Fucking hell. Always on that one tile, man. Let's go! This is why we get the dupes. That was so lucky. That was so lucky. Okay. Female Burmy. I'm closing my eyes here. I'm closing my eyes. I'm going to try to guess what it is. Come on, come on. That's not a female Burmy. That's a Wurmple. I mean, that's fine. Honestly, getting a Dustox would be pretty solid. So I'm not even going to complain about this. 1, 2... Fucking hell. You know what? Sure, we can name Wurmple Cake. We can name Wurmple Cake. Perfect. God damn, this is doing way too much damage. Perfect. Alright, just for you, Patty, we can name this Wurmple Cake. We'll name the Wurmple Cake. I think that's more than fair. I think that is more than fair. Crepe. Here we are. Alright. So let's check out and see what this Wurmple eventually evolves into. Ideally, it's Dustox, but we shall see. Adamant, come on, man. Okay, I mean, at least you got decent IVs. Not really decent bulk IVs, but decent offense IVs. Could be worse. I won't complain. I won't complain too hard, at least. Wurmple do got that dumper. What the fuck? What am I watching, man? Silcoon. I mean, Silcoon isn't terrible. It's just not my favorite. It's just not something I absolutely adore. Alright. Could be worse. Could be worse. Missing out on, like, getting potentially Iron Defense kind of blows. We'll take it. Maybe it'll learn Iron Defense later down the line. Who knows? I don't know. I don't look at its move pool like that. It's okay. Redeem the run getting a Squirtle here. Damn, that's a weird looking Squirtle. That's a weird looking Squirtle, man. Alright, what do we name this thing? I mean, Salmon probably makes the most sense. Salmon probably makes the most sense here. But I just don't know. Goldeen. Steve, why did you guys convince Vinny to go rain again? He's sinking in endless abyss. Hey, we never did that. We never did that. Name it Cake? No, we already named something Cake. Hey Nova, how you doing, goat? How you doing? Alright, what else are we doing? Fuck it, we'll name it Salmon. We'll name it Salmon. It's basic, but I mean, like, I've never claimed to be an original person by any means. I've never claimed to be original, not once. Alright. That's the horn drilling Steve. That's so true. I'm glad you're doing good, man. I'm glad you're doing good. Sushi would have also been a good one. Adamant Nature, we take those. Adamant 22 attacks, 3 speed is kind of meh, but honestly, everything else about it is chill. We take those. We 100% take those. Fuck, my type diversity is so bad. What the fuck, dude? What the fuck is this type diversity? Absolute garbage level type diversity here. Okay. First and foremost, I think it's important to kind of like overlevel my guys just a little bit. I think everything going to 12 for right now is probably for the best. It's actually Steve. Goldeen is a goldfish, not a salmon. Fuck you. Fuck you! I should have named it... In that case, Patty, I should have named it, Crackers. I should have named it Crackers, then, in that case. Bug Bite. Poison Sting. Swap out into Chocolate.
Chocolate. I remember when they first invented chocolate.
Come on, man. Come on, Slushy. Bubble.
It was delicious. And I hated it.
Alright, and then Slushy back in. Perfect.
Patrick, can you give me some chocolate? Come on, sweetheart. I just want some chocolate.
There we go. And then Crepe, or Crepe. How the fuck do I want to do this? Hold on, why did that impression actually go hard? Yeah, I actually can do impressions pretty decently. I'm actually kind of goated at impressions, man. I've actually been told I do an incredibly good Elmo as well. I don't know if I'm quite in the Elmo mood right now, but I will say I am fairly solid at an Elmo impression. Chocolate. There we go. Confusion. I live even crit. I got confused. We go into Crepe. We got confused again. We go into Cupcake. We go for Scratch. Perfect. We like those. We take those. Hopefully your Irish accent impression is better than Elliot's. Oh, it's 100% worse. I'm really bad with accents. I'm good with impressions. I'm terrible with accents. Accents are awful for me, dude. It's not even funny. There we go. Damn. Never lucky, man. Never fucking lucky. Going for a sing just to kind of get a free switch. And we go into bread. Go for a headbutt. Skitty. We tank one. Yeah, we take this decently. Go for a flinch. Lamau. Tornadus. Yes. I love calling it Tornadus. I'm sorry, bro. It's not my fault that's the correct way of saying the name. Okay, so it's doing 8 per. I think I go into cake here. Oh, that was kind of Okay, it's baiting bite. Perfect. So it's doing 3. Crit, we should be safe. But we never get crits. Do we have shield dust or something? Let's actually go. Shield dust is so peak, actually. Shield dust is actually so peak. Not having to deal with secondary status effects is so helpful, dude.
Hello, I'm Elmo. I hate my fucking rock. Fuck you. God forbid I fight Elliot in CDA low tier finals. You'll be another Irish accent video from him. Yeah, I don't know, Patty. You gotta crush him like a rock!
Badu, there we go. Bet you're happy about that Beautifly now? I mean, I was always happy about the Beautifly, to be honest. I was always happy about it. I hope you enjoyed the Elmo accent. Badu is actually pretty solid. It's just not, you know, Burmy. It's not Burmy. But otherwise, it's pretty great. Emo doesn't swear.
He does now, asshole! He does now, you asshole! Elmo's a big boy now!
There we go. Yeah, what do we think about the Elmo impression, chat? What do we think of the Elmo impression? I think it's kind of peak, actually. I actually think it's pretty peak. 2, 3. God damn it. Every fucking time. I think Elmo did swear versus the Rock. Yes, agreed. Elmo fucking hates that Rock. God damn it. Come on, Badu, I just want to catch you. Come on, Badu, I just want to catch you. 2. Fucking hell, dude. 1, 2. Skittle diddle. Let's go! Alright, what are we naming this thing? What are we naming this thing? I mean, just salad, no. Salad probably is just the most basic option, but honestly, low-key, I don't care.
I actually kind of don't care. I'm gonna be honest, chat. I don't really care.
We definitely would have preferred this. I'm gonna be so honest. We definitely would have preferred the Burmy. Not getting Burmy makes our Lileap incredibly difficult, actually. There we go. Let's check and see what we got. Timid? Timid, not terrible. Like, 13 special attack, 20 speed. We take those. We take those. Could definitely be worse. We take a fast Roselia. Good, good. Okay. I think we can still just delay a little bit more. I think that's kind of what we just got to do right now. We just kind of got to delay a little bit. We lead off with cake. We talk to you, and now we have to enter the circus.
Elmo's gotta enter the circus!
Oh, it's getting progressively worse and worse. I need to take a break with the Elmo impression. I do a much better job when I have to absolutely destroy my vocal cords for a performance. There we go. Bug bite hopefully kills. Let's go. I kind of want to swap this. Probably swap it into bread. Night Slash. Didn't crit. That's great. Now we go for headbutt. 2 shots. Rough. Going to crit. Go for fake out into quick attack. We kill. Stun Spore. Just simply better than string shot. Yeah. Just simply better than string shot. Cleffa. We can try and sing that. Oh. I completely forgot that we had the Quick Claw equipped. But I mean, it doesn't matter anyways because we miss and he hits 100% accurately. So, what do I know? What do I know? Power Gem, of course, that did actually kind of solid damage. Grudge. Mudshot. Chocolate. Mystical Fire. Glad I didn't switch into that, oh my god, Arrest. Going to Cake. Yeah, there we go. Glad I didn't go into Beautifly as it Mystical Fired. That would have scared the ever-living shit out of me. That actually would have made me crash out a little bit. Though, I will say, it's not that difficult to make me crash out. It really is not that difficult to make me crash out. We lead off with Cupcake against this one, just because that way it can't go for Thunder Wave, and we can't get paralyzed. Oh my god. It's okay, it's okay. This might be stab, but it's not reckless boosted. God damn it, Jesus Christ, dude. Payday. Yeah, that's fine. Now we swap. And we swap into crit. Oh my god, of course it goes for that instead of just going for the kill. Why wouldn't it? Heart swap. Jesus Christ. Come on, man. Way to go, Bread. You asexual king. I'm so proud of you. Going to Cake. Sweet Scent. That's fine. Go for Bug Bite and just murders. We love to see it. We love to see it, truly. Is Cake the adamant one? Yeah. Honestly, I don't even hate the fact that Cake is adamant. I'm gonna be so real. Getting extra damage on Bug Bites, low-key, is kind of heat. Getting extra damage Bug Bites is low-key kind of heat. Do I want to go for you, or do I want to go for something else? Go for Bread and go for Peck. I mean, we're not going to be one-shotting things anyways. I'll level you up to 13, I think. Yeah, level you up to 13. You get a noticeable damage increase from Makuhita then. Or a stat increase, I should say. Doesn't really do much. Does a bit. Blaze Kick, completely fine. And we do enough to kill. We love to see it. Go into Cake. Go for Bug Bite. And again, perfect. So Steve, attempt 100 when? In exactly 50 attempts from now. I don't know what else to tell you, Patty. I don't know what else to tell you, Patty. Soft-boiled Lamau. Fucking dickhead. 1. Jesus Christ, that does 0. Go for Headbutt. Lamau. Elbozo. And then we delay. Perfect. Clowns would actually kind of perfect. I can't even lie. Clowns was low-key perfect. Watch. We're gonna reach 100 attempts before we even reach Fantina. Just watch. Also, I do take that off. Probably put it on Bread, low-key. Okay. Alright, so looking at this here, and then looking at Barry's team... Beautifly should be able to handle the Turtwig really easily. Beautifly should also be able to potentially handle the Slack Off kind of decently. I think this is just probably the team that we bring into him, to be completely honest. I don't think there's any benefit of bringing anything else. Salmon for priority wouldn't be terrible. I think this is probably the team. I wouldn't hate the idea of potentially bringing, like dropping Cupcake and bringing on Salad. I wouldn't hate that, but I think, like in case of an emergency, I'd rather sack Cupcake than anything. We'll also evolve Bread. I want to avoid, you know what? We get rid of Water Gun. Water Gun isn't going to be super useful anyways. Mudshot does comparable damage with Stab to most things that you'd be hitting for super effective. Yeah, because it hits 110 compared to this, which would be hitting 120 when you account for Stab and super effective. So I would rather go for Mudshot, take the slightly less damage, and then guarantee get like get the speed lowering. So yeah, we go for that. Aerial Ace, I think that's just better than Scratch, honestly. Crit, you probably get boosted as well. So from here, Cake probably outspeeds the Apom. Yeah, Cake outspeeds this Apom 100%, I feel. Let me pull it up, I guess. Okay. So Berry, Turtwig. Hits 25, actually, funnily enough. So Cake actually speed ties. Actually, wait. Yes. So Cake actually speed ties. How about Bread? Yeah, Bread outspeeds. Do we just lead off with Bread and go for that? I don't hate it. Maybe we do that. Maybe go for Bread. Actually, no, we probably tank it. I think I lead off with Slushy, tank the Fake Out, and then we'll switch into probably should have done exported to Calc first before doing that. Yeah, because this probably will bring out, like, if I bring in Cake here, it'll probably bring out, what's his face? It'll probably bring out Elekid. And I don't think I one-shot that. Whereas if I U-turn with Bread, it probably brings in Mankey, which I honestly think I might one-shot with regular Headbutt. So you know what? We probably run that. Yeah, bring in Mankey. Go for Headbutt. Yeah, claim that KO. Elekid comes in. It's going to be going for... Honestly, it probably just goes for... Probably just goes for what's the move? Thunder Wave. It probably just goes Thunder Wave. I think I'll Mudshot. Yep, that's fine. So now we go here. We go into Crit. Then we go for a quick attack. Don't get staticked. That's great. Ideally, this goes for Razor Leaf or Rock Smash. That's actually completely fine. The fact that that didn't kill isn't ideal. That's a nasty crit. Talo, okay. Okay. So this is definitely going to be going quick attack. I think we go into Crepe or Cupcake. I think I'll go into Cupcake. Go for Charm. Good. Copycat. Okay, I mean, that doesn't really do much. Go for Aerial Ace. For whatever reason, he's just refusing to deal damage. Yeah, I just go for that. Let him kill himself. Okay. Do I go for a charm and risk? I think that's what we do. We go for a charm and risk crit. Okay. And then we go for a copycat, getting a Crush Claw of our own. Let's go. And then we should be able to just take the kill here. Yeah, we outspeed. Way to go, Cupcake. Actually kind of goated. Actually kind of goated. Not expected this at all. Okay. So what mons does he have left? I think that's everything. He only has Apom left. Okay. So it's going for a fake out. I think we're just going to chocolate. Okay. Water pulse. Good damage. Perfect. I think this is a dub. Big dubs. Let's go. That's actually so clean. Like, we risked the crit on the Slackoth, but aside from that, I think that was really clean, actually. Getting the Copycat Crush Claw. Copycat Crush Claw. Jesus Christ, that's a lot of C's. That's a lot of C sounds. Okay. Ideally, we get Spinnerack here. What's the most common thing for us to get on this route? Looks to me like the most common thing is Bidoof for Shinx. We already have Bidoof. Natu would be great. Gulpin would be silly. Slackoth I think is kind of eh. Mankey would be excellent. That's a 1%. Otherwise, Spinnerack or Mime Jr. would be really stellar. So honestly, I'm pretty chill with that. We could get a Poliwag, but I mean, I don't like for fishing, but I don't think that's really great. Of course. We always get the thing that I don't want. Going to Grape. Good. We got Shinx. What the fuck do I name this thing? You're Lemon. You're a lemon. Sorry. Sorry, chat, but that's a lemon. I'm sorry, Patty, but that's a lemon. You can't convince me otherwise. That's just straight up a lemon. So far the encounters are kind of bleh. Bashful, neutral nature. Not terrible IVs. 14 attack, 17 speed is kind of just like whatever. We take it, I guess. We take it. Alright. And then this is going to be a Charmander. So we go up here, do this. Awesome, just get the straight up one shot. Now we go into Cake. Bug Bite. Whisma. Whisma, we just simply go for crit. Go for a fake out. Oh, that did nothing. Go for Slushy. That did 10. 20 is crit range. Yeah. Perfect. And then Titty Dial. Copycat. Bite. Nasty crit, dog. That's some work. That's some work right there, man. There we go. I feel like I swear I get like crit at least once every battle. Every battle I get crit once. That's just how it feels sometimes. It probably isn't accurate, but that's how it feels. From here, all we do is we go into Cake. I don't love the idea of soaking up too much XP, but I mean, we're probably not going to be using it for what's his face anyways. We're probably not going to be using it for Barry anyways. Going to Bread. Damn, that just straight up does a fuck ton. There. Going to Grip. Go for a fake out. Go for a sing. Because I was living even crit, so now I get to do this even more. There. Spread around the XP as much as humanly possible. Perfect. Not bad. Not bad at all. There. 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 And there. Do we level up a little more? Or do we not? I kind of like the idea of leading off with Cupcake. I kind of like the idea of leading off with Cupcake, just so I can go for an Aerial Ace. Jesus Christ, that does way more than I would have appreciated. Go for Cake himself. And potentially... Yeah, get that kill. Bug Bite. Go into Bread. Go for Headbutt. Kind of same deal. Go into you and then just Bug Bite a few times. Go into Bread. And then Headbutt. Jesus Christ, dog is absolutely on fire. Then same deal. God, that does way more than I would appreciate. Jesus Christ, Stab Headbutt is insane, dude. Stab Headbutt is absolutely nutso. Okay. And now this is where we start spreading around the XP again. There, go for a fake out. Go for Slushy. Then we finish it off with Chocolate, going for a Water Pulse. Perfect. Yeah. It's basically all just trying to XP manage the best that I can, because my guys are pretty high level, considering Rourke's level cap is 16. Funnily enough, that's the President's level cap, too. There we go. I'm gonna go for fake out on this. Doesn't do much. Go for a sing. Elbozo. Elbozo. Get fucked. Oh, it has snore. Lamau. He woke up. Go for Aqua Ring. Electrike. It's gonna be going for... You know what? It's gonna be going for fucking Thunder Wave. Fucking knew it. I fucking know your shit, dude. I know your shit, dude. Main attack. Riolu. We just go into Cake on this. Bug Bite. 35 down to 24. That's at 11. We should still be out of range. Right? Yeah. And then we just kill this. This is going to be going for Ember. We go into Slushy. Bubble. Yeah, perfect. Alright. That went about as well as I could have asked it to, if I'm going to be so real. That went about as well as I could have asked it. Gonna keep trying. I don't know why I went for a potion if I was just gonna come over here anyways. I don't even know, man. I don't even know. My inner machinations are beyond even my comprehension at this point, dude. There we go. Hi, Shanks. Okay, now we're going to be doing the level 7 Repel Manip as well, once we get into Ravage Path, not Ravage Path, what's his face? Once we get into Orberg Gate, we're going to be doing that. I think best case is we probably level up Crepe a good amount. I don't care for double slap, really. I'd rather just go for priority quick attack. Good. We go for a fake out. Sing. Not terrible. Then quick attack, of course. He wakes up. We get fully paralyzed. We get crit. It's my favorite. Okay. Good, good. And now we should be safe. It's going to be going for a fire type move more than likely. Or fake out. That also works. That kills. We bring... I'm just going to be going for Razor Leaf or something on us. We just go into Cake. Okay, Reflect. Could be kind of annoying. And Piplup. Just go for a bit of damage on this thing. That's fine. Going to Chocolate now. And then Slushy to spread the XP out a little bit. Perfect. Awesome. That start genuinely probably went about as I can't fucking speak. Went about as poorly as I could have asked it to, and it still turned out okay. All right. Oh wait, yeah, we got to do the level 7 Repel Minute. How could I forgore? How could I forgore? So level 7 Repel Minute. Could do Honey. Honestly, any of these guys are kind of just fine for Repel Minute pings, to be completely honest. I like doing the level 7 one just because there are a lot of other options that we could get besides just, you know, what's it called? There are a lot of other options besides just Sandshrew that we could get. Okay. There. And now we repel up. Talk to this guy. Okay. And now we just kind of... Now we just kind of do this. Kind of just do this for as long as we possibly can. Maybe we go over here a little bit. Actually, we go down here. There we go. Coming down here and doing it is so much nicer. And that way we just go up and down, up and down, up and down. And the reason why we do this is because there are a couple other encounters that we could potentially get here. Like, if you repel Manip here, there's a higher chance at potentially getting... Like, you can still get Geodude or Cubone, which are still decent for Rourke. You still get Sandshrew, which is pretty solid for Rourke. Encountering this at nighttime... Actually, no, you can't get any of the day or nighttime encounters. You dupe out the potential Teddiursa if we didn't already have that. Oh, perfect. Let's see what we get. Dunsparce. Okay. I don't know how good this thing is, to be honest. I have no idea how good this thing is. Ooh, Secret Power off the bat. Okay, if that crit us, we were just dead. Good to know. Oh! Oh, that was so unlucky, dude. That was actually so fucking unlucky. You know what? You know what? Dunsparce, I don't even know what to say about that, man. I don't even know what to say about that. Well, that's one death. R.I.P. Goldeen. R.I.P. Goldeen. Okay, we got Dunsparce. Noted, this thing gets Pursuit. Okay. Dunsparce, what are we naming you? What's a good name for you? What's a good name for this thing? A quiche. How do I spell quiche? Okay, that's how you spell quiche. C-I-C-H-E. I-S-H-E. R.I.P. to Goldeen. I did not realize this thing had pursuit. Even if I did know, I would still always switch there. Because it's random move, so the fact that it rolled the 1 in 4 to go for pursuit there is kind of tragic. But I mean, it is what it is. Not much else you can do about that. Okay. So Dunsparce, mild nature, kind of just like meh. Serene Grace is decent. Serene Grace is pretty good. I've never even like gotten a Dunsparce before here. So let's just check and see what this thing can do first and foremost, I guess. Dunsparce has 20 more attack, so it now has 90 attack, 20 more defense, special attack, so 85 special attack, and then 80 in its both defenses and 55 in its speed. It's actually kind of a stat check, and it's always Serene Grace. Okay. And then how about level up learn set? Hopefully this thing gets a... Ooh, actually this thing getting secret power is pretty insane, no? Okay, gets Dig at 9, Glare at 13, Poison Jab at 14. Gets a lot of good shit. Gets a lot of really solid shit down the line. Honestly, I'll fucking take it. I'll fucking take it. And Pursuit. Ooh, this is insane amount of damage too. 70 base power Pursuit. That turns into 140 base power, dog. Not gonna lie, bro's kind of hitting. Bro's kind of hitting, dude. He's kind of doing some damage right now. Like, he is 6 levels below Glameow, and he almost has as much attack as it does. Kind of nutty, actually. Kind of fucking nutty, low-key. 10, 11, 12, 13... Alright. Another thing I will do, I'm gonna stop recording the movie. There we go. I will do the thing of the thing. Save state, load state, and save. And then I'll export to the thing, because holy shit, dude. I mean, like, it sucks that we lost it. Like, don't get me wrong, it sucks that we lost Goldeen, but honestly, getting Dunsparce isn't even terrible. It's not even that bad. Like, 30 in both of my attacking stats, like, that's just about as much as Bibarel is doing, and my defenses are pretty equal. Not quite as fast. My special attack is higher. Honestly, for right now, it's basically like a second Bibarel. Go for export save so I can get this into my calculator. There we go. Perfect. Okay. So now what we do, I'm going to do the Teddy Ursa team just to make sure that we can actually, can we, okay. Yes, we can. We can actually just straight up outspeed both of these lead guys. And Secret Power is doing a fuck ton, yeah. Anticipated. Exactly as anticipated. Holy shit, Dunsparce is actually kind of him. Kind of himothy. And going for Quick Claw basically just means that we have extra chances to potentially flinch. I don't even hate having Rock Smash on this guy, if I'm going to be honest. I kind of like its current moveset with Glare. Glare and Dig. Glare, Dig, and Pursuit. I kind of like it for now. You know what? Just because I am just because I am kind of curious, at level 16, so if I level it up to 18, I speed tie with Rourke's Craniados. I can't guarantee live a head smash, but I do live most of the time, like 80% of the time. And dig does do a good amount. Honestly, not even terrible. Like if I get a little lucky and get if I get a little lucky and get a quick claw proc and guarantee it, that's not even terrible. There we go. Then quiche, just go for secret power. Exactly. See, we get the flinch. Go for that. Nidoran, just go for dig. One tap it. Go for pursuit. One tap it. P-jab. I mean, getting poisons is actually pretty nice. Do we prefer that over pursuit? Do we prefer the idea of potentially getting poison jab fraud? I think we actually kind of do. I actually think we kind of do. For now we swap into you. Earth power is doing absolutely nothing. We then kill that. Go into Cupcake. Go for Feint Attack. Supersonic is fine. We just switch into Slushy. Go for like Double Slap. And then again. Good. Perfect. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, getting Dunsparce is so chill. Getting Dunsparce is actually so chill. There we go. Let's go quiche. Let's go quiche. Go for a secret power. We get the proc. And it flinches. Oh my god, I love this thing. I love this creature, dude. This thing is absolutely fucking insane. Nidoran, we just go for dig. We don't one-shot, but I mean, this is actually kind of better. Yeah, this is better, because now we get to split the XP up a little bit. Ralts, we go for Aqua Jet. Magical Leaf, this shouldn't kill. Yeah, that was even a crit, and it didn't kill. Go for Aqua Jet. Yeah, didn't want to risk it potentially going for a Destiny Bond on me. Hypnosis there is kind of rough. Okay, it does 10 on a crit, so I think we're safe to stay in and potentially try and go for it. Yep, and now we can't get put to sleep again, so now we just do that. I don't think we should be dead to a crit, so I think we go for it. Okay. Crit, never mind. We would have been dead to a crit. We weren't dead to poison, though, so that is something. Okay. We could just go for it. I think I'll swap into bread. I'll swap into bread. Boom, boom. No. Yeah, we didn't learn Aurora Beam yet, so... I was gonna say, wait, are we level 16 now, or are we level 15? But I remember, no. We haven't learned whatever the move is yet. We haven't learned Aurora Beam yet, so we can't. Perfect. I'll probably bring Skitty back on for the time being. Bring Skitty on instead of Cupcake. If we get Magby here, that kinda really boosts our odds here. Okay, let's see what we happen to nab up here. Ideally, Magby. We always get the fucking Vulpix here, I swear to God. And it outspeeds us, too. Oh, not a fan of that, actually. Okay. Don't hit yourself. Okay, good. I was gonna say, this thing is going for Roar that turn. We tried to go for a Great Ball. Okay. What's a good nickname for this thing? Hot Sauce, probably? Yeah. Hot sauce. Hot sauce the Vulpix. Alright. Ultra Ball. Man, we keep running into Vulpixes. That's kind of insane. There's the Magby that we wish we could have gotten. Magby would have been so good here, man. Okay, if we don't roll Magby here, we're fine. But if we roll Magby, we have to go back and get our Ravaged Path encounter. Yeah. Because we haven't gotten a Cranidos answer yet, so let's see what we get. Okay, Sandshrew. Perfect. That's actually quite great. Poison Sting gets the poison. Of course he does. God damn it, man. And I don't want it to, like, crit me or something. So we just go into Cake. Come on, man. Just catch. Frickin' hell, man. Frickin' hell. 1. 23. I think we should always be living a crit. 2. 3. Perfect. And then this is Durian. This is the Durian fruit. I always name him Durian, or her Durian, I should say. Okay. I think we should be safe to continue delaying. I think we should be safe to continue delaying Ravaged Path. Bashful, Neutral Nature. 0 defense. 27 attack is really good. And 29 HP is really good. 0 defense is not great. We're still always risking crit head smash, but I mean, we always risk crit head smash anyways, so there's not much else we can really do about that. Okay, yeah, I think this is fine. I think we're pretty chill with this. Oh, we also need to check Vulpix. Impish? Okay, at least we got 31 special attack. 31 special attack, 21 speed. Okay, we take those. We take those. Impish Nature isn't good. If it was Bold, we would actually be kind of chilling, but we're fine for the most part. We bring Durian onto the squad 100%. Probably drop you. Is there anyone else we drop? I think we keep Chocolate on. I would like... Yeah... this first one isn't going to be too difficult anyways. We kind of want to have something that can just guarantee one-shot this. Whatever it's called. Do we bring Hot Sauce? I don't really love the idea. I don't really love that idea. Honestly, Bibarel should probably be fine, or even Quiche for that matter. Quiche should pretty much be okay here. Yeah, I think we should be fine. I think we should be fine. Okay, level up Durian a good amount. Probably up to 14 is safest. 13, good. Over Scratch, so we can keep Sand Attack just in case. Do we have Rock Throw on you? No, there's no Rock Throw. We just bring Quiche. And I think Quiche lead into the Combi should be fine. Also, did we get the... No, we did not. Okay, perfect. I was gonna say, I swore we missed something. Oh, also, we just completely did the incorrect play that I was literally just talking about earlier. We completely forgot to grab the Dusk Ball. We just completely forgot to grab the Dust Ball like I was wanting us to. Well, didn't punish us this time, so we were gonna run it. Oh yeah, we also get the rare candy. Get a bunch of rare candies. Perfect. Oh, right. Good. And we have 2 Digmons, so we're perfectly fine. We just go Secret Power. This should just 1-tap. Yep. Geodude. Go for... Okay, getting the defense drop. Not a huge fan, but we crit, so we're chilling. Phanpy. Don't exactly love that. Go for Crepe. Or Crepe. Go for Fake Out. Good crit. Go for a Sing. There. What does this have next? It's gonna be a... It's gonna be the Bidoof. That guy. That fella. Go into Bread. Headbutt. Into Quick Attack. Good. And now Chocolate. Charm. 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 Water Pulse. Water Pulse. Water Pulse. Split up the XP a little bit. Fake Out. For a bit of damage. And then, yeah, we just go for Dig. Boom, boom. Yep, split up the XP as much as possible. Great. Go for the Dig. And then here's kind of where it's a little iffy. What do we want to KO that'll KO the opposing Dunsparce with that'll bait in the Rhyhorn before Slugma comes in? Definitely not Crepe. Cake probably baits it. Actually, it's kind of iffy. It's kind of iffy. It might not. Bread baits in Machop. I think we kind of just have to lead with Cake and go for that. Chocolate's always dead to a crit is kind of the issue. Chocolate is kind of always dead to a crit. I think that's kind of just what we gotta run with. I think that's just kind of what we gotta run with. Go into Crepe. Or Crepe. Did I? Yeah, I did. Okay. I don't think there is anything that I could really do that would help out much. So I just gotta go for it. Okay. So first and foremost, we go for a Fake Out. Now we go for Sing. We get it. That's perfect. Try and get as much damage off as we can. Of course, we get crit into double full para. Okay. Go into Quiche of our own. Go for Dig. Go for Glare. Bait it to go for Glare myself. Go into Cake on the tackle. Bug Bite. Come on, let it be Rhyhorn. Perfect. Okay, now this always is going to be going for Rock Slide. Chocolate at level 15. Rhyhorn. Worker Colin. Water Pulse is a guarantee kill. Actually, Rock Slide crit never kills us. We're actually always safe. We're 100% safe here. Yep. Just like that. And then we Water Pulse. Slugma. How much is that doing to us? Ancient Power crit does 20 max. So we actually are kind of safe here to just go for a Water Pulse. Now we're risking crit, so now we go into probably Durian. Okay, no AP boost. Dig barely doesn't kill, which kind of sucks, but I mean, we should be fine. I think this is baiting in Fire Punch here, which red is perfectly safe. Good. Now we go for Headbutt. Low kick. From the HP that we were at with Bibs, low kick I think was 100% safe. We were at level 16. We were at 45. Okay, so it would have taken a high roll crit to kill us. It would have taken a high roll crit to kill us. Yeah, perfect. All right, we made it through. We made it through. This is actually a really tough little gauntlet thing. So yeah, we're actually so back. We're actually kind of so back. Get the Moonstone. Then we dig out of here. Okay, we're actually kind of peak right now. We're actually kind of peak. So at this point in time, we go to level 15 on you, and now this is kind of the point where we're like, okay, what do we go for this Machop? This Machop is kind of an issue. So this Machop, kind of an issue. Yeah, Karate Chop from against Bibs is always a 2-shot. How about Dunsparce? Kind of same deal. Dunsparce at level 16 is a very high likelihood that we die. However, Secret Power... Secret Power does do quite well. I don't hate the idea of bringing in Salad to Poison Powder it a little bit. I don't hate that inherently. I don't. Bring that instead of you, I think. And then Slushy. Okay. This is where I check and see if Luvdis can one-shot this Onyx. Okay. It can't. But it's actually a roll. It's guaranteed after a Sticky Barb tick. So honestly, we probably keep it. I was going to say maybe we swap it out for Penguin, but I think we're pretty chill with how we are. Okay. So from here, we definitely level up and evolve Salad. Definitely learn Razor Leaf. 15, 16, Acid, yep. We evolve that. Mega Drain, we definitely forget Razor Leaf for that. Cake, we don't actually care if we have that. 16, 16, and I think Durian also at 16. Try to keep as many things at around level 16 as possible. Okay, and then Bibs can tank a lot of XP. This can tank a good amount of XP. Okay, everything that we have can tank a good amount of XP. So now for this lead, we just go for Durian in one tap with, okay, so for this Ammonite, that's probably what we want to be thinking about most. Can salad... Okay, I will probably save and export one more time, because if salad can one-shot the Ammonite, I think we should be okay to just, like, switch it in. I think that would be safe. Let me double check. I think it might be a chance, like a roll. Okay, Mega Drain just straight up one-shots, yeah. And Aurora Beam doesn't even do close to enough. That'll probably be an Anorith next, because Bug Bite is highest damage. So in that case, do we go... No, we don't bring in Beautyfly. Beautyfly is like the opposite of what we should be bringing in. We actually bring in Dunsparce. Secret Power two-shots the Anorith. He doesn't really do enough to us. And then that will always bait in Karate Chop from Machop, which can then always be swapped into on Rosalia. And we can go for Poison Powder on that. Yeah, I think that's probably safe. Keyword is probably. I don't know for sure if it is. We can just go for Dig. This always goes for Spikes. Ammonite. Ideally, this just goes for Brine. Mudshot. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, we still outspeed and we one-shot. Perfect. Anorith, this goes for Bug Bite. Yeah, I think we always go Quiche. Yeah, we always go Quiche. Secret Power. The Para. Let's go. Perfect. Brings in the Machop. Going to Salad. Okay, 27. Is this in range of a crit rock throw? Technically it is. Just don't let that happen and you're fine. Poison Powder. Perfect. We like to see that. We like to see that. Okay, now we go into Durian here. On the rock throw that's resisted. Now it's going to be tanking a bunch of chip damage. Nasty fucking crit, dude. Okay, at least that did a lot. So this is going to be going for a Karate Chop. I think we go into Cake. Yep, going to Cake on the Karate Chop. That kills. Onyx, that's going to be going for Rock Throw. We go into Chocolate. Yep, we lived even crit. And now we Water Pulse. One shots. Let's go. All right. That was really safe. That was actually a lot safer than I initially anticipated. Let me check and make sure exactly how close of a range that really was. So calc it at +2. We were at 27. Okay, it was exactly a 25% chance to Oko after Sandstorm Chip. So with the damage rolls that it was doing, it seemed like we were safe. No, it was a 28 roll, I want to say. I don't really know. IDK. Regardless, we were safe. All right. And now from here, I think we definitely drop Beautifly. We don't need Beautifly on the team right now. I think we probably bring Slushy on. Is there anything else? No. And honestly, this might just be the Rourke team at this point. Maybe we bring Cupcake, but I don't think so. Yeah, I think we're honestly pretty okay with this. I think we're pretty fine. And then, yeah, this is where we level up Slushy, get Aurora Beam, and then we let it evolve. Perfect. And then Aqua Cutter, Bubble, perfect. Alright. considering that our one death was Goldeen to this Dunsparce, I would say this attempt is going quite well, actually. Let's take a look at Durian. I just want to make sure that Durian is actually going to be decent into Rourke's Cranidos. Okay. We always get our Oranberry procced. It can't 1v1 Rourke. And we're of course risking crit. But I mean, there's really not much else we can do, if I'm gonna be so honest. Yeah, we're just gonna have to kind of run it. We're just gonna have to run it, kinda. Okay, so this thing... Okay, but first we need to make it to him first. Okay, we just always go for Metal Claw turn 1. Because this is a 68% chance to OHKO, we always hit those. We always hit those. Yeah. I mean, could lead off with you. Go for a Mega Drain on you, I guess. Honestly, that's pretty safe. Honestly, that is pretty safe. We just go for a Mega Drain. Does a bit. He goes for Metal Burst. Does a bit. He's forced to go for it again. Kill with Dig. Kabuto. This is going to be going for an Aqua Jet. So 28. How much does a Cell Rock do to this? 12. So if I'm at 28 right now, an Aqua Jet into Excel Rock, if it high rolls, Aqua Jet does 4 to 6. I take about 2 from, so that would be 8. So yeah, I would be in range of a Cell Rock crit, so I don't really want to go for that. Could go into Quiche. I think Quiche should be fine. Yeah. Go into Quiche. Go for Secret Power. Get the Para. Nose Paw. Lamau. Go for Dig. That's fine. Not a huge fan of that. Not a huge fan of that, actually. He's going to spam Protect again. Watch. That's fine. Go for Mega Drain. Magby. It's going to go for a Fire-type move. Just go for Slushy. Then we Aqua Cutter. Oh! What the fuck? Whoa. What? Oh, Salad. I didn't really anticipate that. That kind of throws a little wrench in things. I think we should still be fine. Kabuto. It's gonna be going for a Cell Rock again. Honestly, we just go into Durian. Just go for Dig. Yeah. Okay, so that kind of throws a bit of a wrench into things. I mean, Roselia being able to outspeed Rourke's Cranidos was kind of like a big thing. Unironically. And it actually, having Poison Powder kind of matters a lot. Okay, so that's actually kind of bad. I think we bring Cupcake on. I think Cupcake is going to be who we try to sack. And we try to go for that, going for Toxic. We go for Toxic on the Shuckle. We try to copycat Shuckle, going for Toxic. That's kind of the hope that we go for. Chalon. I think we go Slushy. Then Oranberry on you. Oranberry onto you. Hey, Kennybot. How you doing, goat? I am doing okay. I have one death so far in this attempt. It was trying to catch this Dunsparce. I had Goldeen in against it. I took a secret power because I didn't realize I had secret power yet. And it did about half. And I swapped out. And it has Pursuit. So I got Pursuited. And it died. But overall, the attempt was going pretty good. This Dunsparce is unironically kind of goated. The only scary thing is the fact that this is our box for right now. So it's kind of a lot of duds. This is the team that I'm bringing into Rourke. It's kind of a bit of a jank team, low key. Kind of a bit of a jank Rourke team. I accidentally overleveled Roselia. Yeah, Dunsparce is a menace. I accidentally overleveled Salad in the very last Rourke trainer fight. And that was kind of my main idea of trying to break the Corsola and the Shuckle. But now I'm kind of forced to have to like answer it in other ways. Yes, it is supposed to be quiche. I literally looked it up and that's how it told me to spell it. I literally looked it up and that's how it was supposed to, that's how it was told me to spell it. One sec. Okay, for whatever reason, it auto-corrected on Google to the C-I-S-H-E, but now that I'm looking it up, now it brings up the Q-U, the Q-U-I. You know what? That's why we call it engagement baiting. That's what we're calling it now. We're calling it engagement baiting. Draft players can't spell. Draft players can't spell. So yeah. As of right now, my Shuckle answer is kind of just having to sack Cupcake. The main idea with that is going for a Copycat on the Toxic and charming it down. And if we end up getting trapped, then we get trapped. But that's kind of the main idea there. And then with Corsola, the main idea is to try and go for a bunch of charms on Chocolate and trying to KO a Slushy or even Quiche. Truth Nuke, the engagement bait worked. Yeah, I know, it works. It works, man. The only issue is the fact that our Sandshrew has 0 defense IVs, so it is risking a Cranidos head smash crit, and even then, it's kind of iffy. It's kind of iffy. Like, we're still kind of forced to sack something. Actually, no, we take the Oranberry from him. Actually, unironically, we do that. We give the Oranberry to you. And we give the Quick Claw to him. The reasoning for this is because it'll always be at below half, and it'll be always baiting a Crunch or Zen Headbutt, which we can switch Chocolate in on for free, and that'll allow us to be able to answer it decently enough. We have literally like nothing for... Actually, Quiche might be able to be decent into... Quiche might actually be decent into Lileep because it has Serene Grace Poison Jab. So it's a neutral attack that has like a 60% chance to poison. So I do think going for that is probably my best bet for Lileep. Once we get a poison on it, I think we can potentially stall it out a little bit. Alright, Durian. Yeah, could be a Sandshrew sack. That is also true. Ideally, this just booms and we don't have to deal with rocks. Ideally, it just booms. That is the ideal. It's very unlikely that it does that. Okay, it went for Brick Break instead. Okay. Now if it booms... Okay, I was going to say now if it booms, it's kind of an issue, but now it's actually kind of fine. I was going to say it's fine again. Okay. Get rid of Poison Sting. Lie Leap. Yep. We bring in Quiche. Giga Drain. Okay. Gotta go for P-Jab. Didn't get the fucking poison, man. Come on. Big crit and the poison. Okay. Actually kinda truth nuke. Actually kinda truth nuke. We are forced to sack something here now. We're actually kind of forced to sack something here. Actually, you know what? We actually go for Glare. This is a speed tie. This could potentially either save Quiche, or it'll allow us to kind of answer this guaranteed. Dig, if we win the speed tie, is solid for getting damage off. It basically lets us be able to not have to risk the crit with Sandshrew. However, Glare kind of does the same thing. Glare kind of does the same thing, and it gives us a chance to have Quiche as an out. Okay? Just get fully paralyzed. Just get fully paralyzed and you're fine. Oh, it's a Lumberry. Never mind. Never mind. We were actually so cooked. Never mind. We're actually so fucking cooked. Should have just gone for Dig. I forgot. I forgore. Ooh, the speed. Went for Crunch. He's probably going for Crunch or Zen Headbutt here. I think we just gotta risk it. We got the double! The double Quick Claw! The double claw! The double claw! Alright. Nah, man. We fraud. We frauding in this household, my friend. We're frauding in this household. Okay. We go into Slushy. On the Water Pulse. 13. Okay. Does 13 put us into Torrent? Okay. We gotta calc this. Pull up. And this is at level 17. 52. Okay, 52. We're at 13. We are exactly in torrent range. We are exactly in torrent range right now. Okay. 20. We're at 38, right? Yeah, we have 38. How much is this Accel Rock doing? We actually live as long as it doesn't crit us. It's actually pretty close. It's a range. Aqua Cutter. And then Torrent actually does a lot. And it's also a crit too. It could potentially crit and kill this. I think we just gotta run it. I think we just gotta run it. Doesn't go for Accel Rock, so that means it's going for Light Screen. Okay. It's at 10. It should always see kill. Does level 17 Durian outspeed? He actually does, and dig is enough to do it. Just don't go for fucking recover, dude. Just don't go for fucking recover. Perfect. Let's go! Okay. This thing actually kind of a monster. Okay, going to bread, I think. This is either... Yeah, I think we gotta go bread here. Yeah, Slushy's always dead. I think we gotta go bread. Dragon Breath. No para, that's excellent. Go for Headbutt. Okay, perfect. Thunderfang. Come on, buddy. Come on. Come on, buddy. Let's go! We always hit those. We always hit those. Okay. Alright, Cuckle. Alright, Cuckle. We go for Cupcake. Curse. We go for a Charm. We go for a Charm again. Sand Tomb. Ideally, just go for fucking... Just go for fucking Toxic, man. Just go for fucking Toxic. I think we can go for a Copycat. Perfect, okay. Copycat on the Toxic. Perfect. Now we have to be watching to see when we are released. Okay. And now we can Copycat again to get even more chip on this thing every turn. Sand Tomb again. 1310. Okay. A little bit more. Just go for a bit of chip damage, I guess. They're both kind of equally the same. Okay, a little bit. Come on, just live. Just live. I don't think we live. Unless we're freed from Sand Tomb this turn. Let's fucking go! Okay, that's actually so fine. We go into chocolate here. This is gonna go for a Cell Rock. Yep. We Aqua Ring once. Try to cancel out as much as we can. If we're just losing Quiche, this is fine. Toxic, okay. His Toxic chip is taking way more than mine is. One death, Rourke! Okay. Technically 2 deaths. Technically 2 deaths in Rourke split. But hey, we take those. We take those. I was expecting 2 deaths. I was expecting 2 deaths. Okay. I was content with sacking Glameow if I absolutely had to. Living on 1 is crazy. I fucking know my shit, bro. I fucking know my shit. Let's fucking go. Okay. Alright. And we did all that while delaying both Orberg City and Ravaged Path. We did both of those. Alright. It's sad that we lost Dunsparce. Dunsparce is a pretty big loss. That guy was pretty nutty. We probably... I really don't know. I really don't know. Maybe we would have been... Maybe we could have been safe. Maybe we could have been safe had we just swapped in Sandshrew instead, but at the same time, I don't know. I really don't know, man. R.I.P. Quiche. You did great. You rage baited Kenny, which was hilarious. Okay, not a terrible lineup so far. I mean, kind of a bad lineup, but you get what I mean. We probably trade Honey. Yeah. Actually, I'll hold off. I'll hold off for right now until we get all of our encounters first. I will definitely teach you Rock Smash, though. I'll definitely teach you Rock Smash, though. Teddy is probably who we trade for Chestnut. I don't know for sure, but I think he's definitely the one that we can sacrifice the most for. I will probably level up my guys here all the way up to 20. Rock Throw is just not worth it. 18, 19, 20. 18, 19, 20. Slash. Sure, I'll forget Feint Attack. I don't need it. 19, 20, 18. Bubble Beam. We probably forget Mud Shot for that. And then Honey, I want to keep you at a lower-ish level. Okay. Ideally, Aaron or Shuckle. I'd be fine with Spinarak or Lediba too. I'd be fine with either of those as well. Come on. If your IVs are solid enough, I think that's okay. It's another boom resist. It's a boom resist. We take it, I guess. What do we want to name you? What's something that's like, what's like a fake food? What's like a fake food? A food that like looks like one thing, but it's another thing. A candy cigarette. A candy cig. I think that's actually kind of peak. I actually think that that nickname is a low-key kind of peak. Alright, let's check out Candy Sig. Let's see what we got for Candy Sig. Alright, Candy Siggy. Quiet. I mean, that's neither here nor there. Honestly, not terrible. Weirdly enough, a really high special attack stat. A weirdly especially bulky guy, or especially damage dealing guy. I don't fucking know how to speak. Solid IVs all around, no issues. Copycat's pretty solid for a slow mon. I think we take that. Alright. I'm not going to get Chestnut just yet. I'm going to see what I get for my Ravaged Path and my... whatever the fuck encounter. Wait a sec. We had Goldeen, so let me check something real quick, actually. Could we potentially fish in Ravaged Path? Okay, if we fish, then it's like, it's a guaranteed Slowpoke, which in the early game, Slowpoke is kind of garbo, so I don't think I'm gonna run that. I think we just always go for the Rock Smash encounter. Okay, and then here, bring Skitty on, put you in the box. Perfect. Okay, let's see what we get for this encounter. Is there any diff between encountering during the day or nighttime here? I don't think there is, right? Glameow or Mon Jr. Spoink? If we don't... Okay, I was gonna say if we Repelment up at 15, doesn't really do anything. Aside from getting rid of the 1% count Voltorbs. I think we encounter during the day. Mime Jr. or Spoink is solid. I think those are both fine enough mons. See what we happen to nab. Grimer! Grime time! We're actually so chill with Grime time. Grime time gaming, actually. Low-key, kinda gaming. Kinda gaming. 1, 2, skittle diddle, do. Perfect. Your name is Shake because of the Grimace Shake. Alright. And now, what sort of shit you got? Serious nature, we're fine with that. 31 Spadef is actually pretty decent. 8 defense, 10 attack, 11 HP, kind of just whatever, but I mean, I'm not hating. Okay, so I think for right now, since we know for sure we didn't get Meowth, who would be the one other thing that I would be like, okay, no, we definitely always get rid of the guy for. We definitely always drop. Actually, wait, we want to also get the... We also want to grab a couple of things in here, and I would like to avoid teaching another guy Rock Smash for at least a little bit. Good. We get the stuff in here first real quick. 1 and a 2. Got the Flash TM. Hi, Sandshrew. Rock Smash. Mahyop. Alright. Big Pearl. We like Big Pearl here. And excellent. Hi, Teddy. Okay. Geodude. Yes, I'm very much so glad I didn't get those encounters. Ew, Psyduck. Disgusting. Disgusting creature. Alright, time to trade Chestnut. Oh, Chestnut. It's this girl right up here. Honey. Bye-bye. Funnily enough, Chestnut's actually a food already, so perfect. We don't even have to pretend like his name is something different. That's just his name. Okay. So with that being said, now it's time to do that double battle real quick. Time to do that double battle. I will keep you. I'll probably put you in the box for now. I can throw... no, there's a lot of fire types here. I'd like to keep you on. So yeah, we do that. Level everyone up to 20. Sludge Bomb. Over Mud Bomb. 18, 19, 20. Self-Destruct. Probably forget that over Lick, to be honest. Shadow Punch is really needed. Good. Chestnut, level you up a shit ton. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Perfect. Alright, big chilling. And now, before I forget to do anything else, we also want to make sure we go see Willy Wonka down here. And then we do our trading for a shit ton of fucking bullshit. Come up here, sell a little bit. Leave one rare candy, just so then we aren't accidentally throwing the candies in the middle of the bag, because that would genuinely piss me off so much. There we are. Do a bunch of that. And now we're going to be doing a shit ton of buying and selling rare candies for immense profit. There we go. And that 199. And now we buy a fuck ton of La Monnaie. There. And honey. And then while we also do that, now it's time that we... probably purchase some other stuff here too. Do a bit of that. Do a bit of that. Might as well sell a bunch more rare candies while we're at it. And then buy Ice Heal, Burn Heal, and Awakenings. Good, good. Then yeah, we buy this 750. How many rare candies do I got? 900. Yeah. Yeah, we do that. Okay. Now we do 11. Now we buy 100, 100, 100. 100. 100. 100. Is that 999? Yup. Alright, and that's probably as close as we're going to be getting to max money and max everything for right now. Ooh, we also keep the Chelan Berry. And we keep one of our Orans. We actually keep a couple Orans now that I think about it. Perfect. That's actually pretty chill. It's actually quite chill. I want to put Love Disc in the box. I want to put Love Disc in the box. Love Disc might actually be the best encounter for me to trade for Nomu in the future. I think that might actually be pretty good. I think Chocolate, keeping it around, isn't the worst thing in the world. Yeah, we'll just have to see. We'll just have to see. You know what? I might as well evolve Crepe while I'm at it. Just level it up a shit ton. Copycat over Foresight. 19, 20, 21, 22. Assist, no. 23, 24, and 25. Now we just get rid of that. There. And now we can evolve it. Perfect. And now this thing can soak up major XP. This thing can soak up major XP. Like, it's damn near double the amount of XP that the rest of my mons can soak up. It's kind of insane. Alright. Very good. Big stretches. Oh, holy fuck. Okay. So now, ideally, in Floroma Town, we could potentially get Weedle or Caterpie. I'd say ideally Weedle. And hopefully we can get Wormadam female in Floroma Meadow. If we can't, then we're kind of fucked. On getting Wormadam at least. Not in general, but... Alright. This is pretty simple. Go for Aqua Cutter on the Numel. One tap it. Goes for Light Screen, as Munchlax goes for Curse. Execute. I do think... this is, what kind of Grass type moves does this thing have? I kind of forget. Okay, it's just Mega Drain. Yeah, it's just Mega Drain, so we're 100% safe just clicking Aurora Beam into it. Yeah, because if we got hit by Sleep Powder, I'd rather it be like that. Yeah, exactly. We're 100% fine with that. It's kind of same deal. How much did it do? It did 18. So we should always be in range of, out of range of crit. So I might as well just click it again. Yeah. And watch, now it's going to go for it. Now it's going to go for it. The one turn that I don't want to play around it. Yeah, fucking knew it. I fucking knew it, dude. Go for Sludge Bomb. Okay, that's fine. Stunky, we can afford to stay in for a little bit. Go for Sludge Bomb on it, in case the Clefairy... Okay, going for that boom. If that crit me, that was pretty bad. If it went for boom, that was pretty bad. I think we can go into crepe. We go for fake out on the coughing. Safeguard. Hyper voice. Yo! Perfect. I kind of want to swap here a little bit. I'm going bread. Boom, boom. Beldum. Go for bite. Yeah, bite kind of did pretty solid damage, actually. That takedown kind of did a lot. I'll go for Durian here. Oh, absolutely goated move. I was goated move, Dawn. Honestly, kind of goated. Kind of goated, Dawn. Never mind. You're fucking stupid. She's gonna go first thing again. Damn it, why? Okay. Go for crit. Okay. Thank you for trying to kill that. I greatly appreciate it. How much will the return do? Unironically, I kind of want to try it. Honestly, kind of silly. Kind of silly. Kind of love it. Kind of love it, low-key. Choupette. Yeah, I physically can't hit this. Going to bread. Boom, boom. Go for bite. Excellente. Alright. And now we can do a Ravaged Path encounter. We definitely want to make sure we get, that we repel up. Hopefully we get Shuckle. Shuckle, Spinnerack, or Ledyba, I would say, is our ideal. That's kind of our ideal guy. There are a bunch of potential Honey Tree encounters we could get, but I'm just kind of like, I just don't like getting a whole bunch of, like, bug types. Is there anybody that I would want to teach Rock Smash to that's currently on the team? I mean, Bread wouldn't be the worst thing to teach it. I mean, Durian is also here. Durian wouldn't be bad. I feel like I got plenty of other guys on the team, in the box, who could be a good recipient for Rock Smash. Okay, so for Rock Smash, probably Carrots, honestly. Carrots is probably the best one. Tosson, her instead of Bread, I feel like is fine. Yeah. Level her up a bit, at least. Instead of Astonish. I probably won't level her up too insanely, just because I kind of like the idea of keeping her a little bit lower level. I'll probably level her up to at least 20, like the rest of my guys for right now. And then these guys are probably going up to level 22. Gyro Ball? No. Alright, Sand Slash. 21. And then 22. And then the other guys are also going to 22. Perfect. Okay. Hi, Sunkern. Yeah. Repel up. Oh, fuck. I completely forgot to even teach it Rock Smash. There we go. Forget Foresight. It's literally a god-awful move on a mon that has Scrappy. Shuckle! Let's go! Okay. That's actually kind of perfect. That's kind of exactly what I wanted. 2, 3. Oh, big bangers. Big bangers. What's a good food for you? What's a good food for this guy? Apple. I kind of like having apple just because, like, the red body kind of looks like an apple, and he's the worm living in the apple. I kind of like that idea. I kind of like it. Rock Tombe. Yeah. I'll rock smash up once. Letty Ball also would have been pretty decent. That also would have been a pretty fine move. Okay. Very good, very good. Alright, let's see what this Shuckle is. Ideally, this Shuckle has a plus defense or plus special defense nature and a high HP stat. That's kind of the main thing that we care about. Gentle? What's gentle again? Plus defense, or plus special defense minus defense. I mean, it's like not terrible. Could be worse. I would rather like have a careful or calm nature, but I mean, careful's whatever. Ah, this is the exact opposite of what we wanted. Yeah, this is a bad Shuckle. This is a really bad Shuckle, actually. Literally 0 HP. That sucks. This thing would have been so fucking baller otherwise. Meh, c'est la vie. C'est la vie, it's whatever. He's still pretty solid. He still isn't the worst thing to get by any means. I just would have preferred it to be a better Shuckle. That's it. Alright, hopping over there. Very good. Got Chestnut. Alright. So then here, I think we lead off with Durian and Crepe. Or Crepe. Go for you. And now we definitely go for Dig on the Pachi. We go for Fake Out on the Shroomish. Boom, boom. And I mean, there's no reason why we can't just like Hyper Voice, yeah. Boom, boom. Kills both. I don't want to get surfed, so I'll swap into Slushy as I go for Hyper Voice on this. I mean, that's completely fine. Just fucking murdered him. You know what? We can swap. We can swap into Shake. Yeah, I just wanted to split up the XP a little bit more. There we go. Potion up. Okay. So then here... Oh, wait. I completely forgot. Okay. So then here, what we can do... I think we lead off with this. There. T-Spike. And going to Shake. Going to Crit. Fake Out. Into Hyper Voice. There we go. Hyper Voice. Hyper Voice. Hyper Voice. Again. Very good. Okay. Man, Delcatty is actually so strong. Delcatty is so strong. Lead off a Chestnut. Fire Spin. Fire Spin. Sunny Day. Fire Spin. Will-O-Wisp. Over Smog. Cherubi. Fire Spin. And Fire Spin. Just the old Chestnut sweep. Just the old fire type sweep. Very good. Okay. So now here. Alright, so we already got one of the guys as our encounter. We already got Beautifly. Ideally, we get Caterpie or Wurmple, or not Wurmple, Weedle. Caterpie or Weedle is kind of the ideal. Floroma Town. Is there anything that we can repel Manip? Not really anything that's worth it for us. Mainly because the thing that we would want most from repel Manipping is the things that we would be duping out. So not worth it. If we get Oddish or Sunkern, things are kind of bad. Things are looking kind of bad for Honeytree and Floroma Meadow. So let's just try and run it and see, I guess. Let's just run it and see what we get. I mean, sure, I guess we can throw Cake back on for right now. There, and then just lead off with Crepe. Okay. Rare Candy, Cake up a little bit. Morning Sun, I mean, sure, why not? Over Tackle. 19, 20, Silver Wind. Over Bug Bite, yeah. 21 and Aerial Ace over Poison Sting, definitely. Okay. Come on. You know exactly what I want, game. You know exactly what I want. Let's go. Okay, that's actually perfect. That was ideal, actually. That was actually ideal. It's exactly what we wanted. Does literally 0. Okay, perfect. Weedle. We already used Honey. What the fuck else do we want to name you? Honeydew. You know what? Sure. Is that what it's called? Is that how you spell it? Honeydew. Yes, that is exactly what it is. Alright, Honeydew. Let's see. Okay. So now this is pretty much... It's basically like a 50-50 of us getting what we want. Mild, that's kind of whatever. It's whatever. It's fine. It's perfectly whatever. It's perfectly meh. Okay. Cake is probably who our lead is in this fight. And I might as well level it up a little bit more. Attract, I literally have no reason for it. There we go. Talk to a little child. That sounded wrong. I'm not Dream. There we go. Also, we never need to bring Baneri onto this on the team. We can just drop it. Beautifly. Okay, come on. We just really want the Wormadam. That's all we want. That's all we want, really. What else do we... Sure, we can bring Chestnut on, I guess. We can bring Chestnut. Perfect. Alright, the box is definitely pretty interesting. It's not the worst thing in the world ever. Yeah. Yeah, sure. Body Slam. Do I get rid of Disable? I think we get rid of Disable. I don't think... Sure, there's some pretty solid tech for Disable. But I don't know how much I really care. Okay. I think here we just go for like a Silver Wind. Yep. Morning Sun up a little bit. Goes for counter on us. Go for stun spore on it. He's just going for counter. Let me just double check and make sure we can KO this thing first and foremost. Why not? At level 23. Silverwind. Yeah, Silverwind is a guaranteed OHKO. Perfect. So there's no reason to play around anything with that. Go for Aerial Ace. Ooh, Focus Band. Kind of skelly. Kind of skelly. Yeah, he's gonna outspeed me here. Poison Fang even crit doesn't kill us though, so honestly we just go for it again. Staryu. What the fuck does this thing go for? It probably is just gonna go for minimize at this point. Brine isn't doing that much to us right now. Boom, boom. Alright. I don't want this thing. Can I one-shot this thing? Berry juice. I have Aerial Ace. Aerial Ace doesn't kill, but Silverwind does, or at least it says it does. Rock Slide would be enough to kill me, though. Honestly, I probably just swap into crit, into crit. Yeah, I don't want to risk it, so I'm just gonna run it. I'm just gonna fucking run it. Boom, boom. Hyper Voice. Hyper Voice. Paris. Go for Hyper Voice. Spore. That's fine. How much will Pursuit do to me? Probably won't do a whole hell of a lot, to be honest. I don't want to bring in Slushy or Durian on the off chance that it goes for... Yeah, I think I'd just go into Chestnut. Yeah, that's exactly why I didn't want to switch that in. Perfect. Tentacool. Gonna go for a water type attack. Go into Shake. I mean, that also works. Just go for that. I don't want to hit myself in confusion and get, like, crit. That's a strange move to go for. Perfect. Okay, that's exactly what we want. Okay, that was kind of a bit of a clencher. It was kind of a clencher, but I mean, we're kind of still chilling. We're still kind of chilling. All things considered, still chilling. Okay. So as of right now, I'm going to double check and see what our potential Honey Tree encounters are. Platinum Kaizo, Universal Encounters. So as of right now, we already have duped out Weedle and Wurmple. And that's leaving Caterpie, Kricketot, Burmy, and Combee. If we lead off with Delcatty, it gives us a very high chance of getting a male Burmy or... not male. A female Burmy or Combee. We could still run into them, of course. That's just the nature of it. But it's basically a 50-50 for us getting a really, really solid Mon and a really, really bad Mon. So let's just... I'm going to save. While I'm at it, I'm just going to save. There we go. Alright, I'm going to close my eyes and let's see what we happen to nab. Going to close my eyes and see what we nab. Okay, Wurmple. We just kill this. And then we do the same thing. We want to keep it to the universal encounters. Female Combi! Okay. We're fine with this. We're fine with this. If we had to get something that wasn't Burmy, I'm glad that we got this. 1, 2, Skittle Diddle. Fuck. Eh, it's whatever. Honestly, at this point, we just go for Sing. We just Sing. Okay. 1, 2, Skittle Diddle. Perfect. What are other honey things? Honey bun. So much honey. So much honey. There we go. We have so many things that were named after honey. Okay. Good IVs, and this is absolutely stellar. I know we have a second bug flying already in Beautyfly, but it means that's, okay, relaxed. Unironically, that's really good. I mean, it's not terrible. 27 HP, 22 attack is good. 6 defense with the relaxed nature helps out. And 13 special defense is fine. 10 special attack for later down the line isn't great, but for now, that's okay. Absolutely 0 speed is kind of what, like, is meh to me. Usually you like to have at least a little speed on your Vespi, I think. But I think this is okay. I think this is more definitely an okay Vespiquen. Okay. We take those. We actually take those. For now then, I think what we do, we could go for the Honey Tree in Valley Windworks, trying to get Burmy. But I think, worst case, we go for Honey Tree in Eternal Forest, maybe. And I think we just get regular Valley Windworks encounter. I think we just get regular Valley Windworks, honestly. So yeah, let's see what we can nab up in Valley Windworks. Is there any, like, weird repel manips that we can get in Valley Windworks? Valley Windworks. No, they're just all level 17. During the day or night, I think we would rather encounter at nighttime. Zubat Hoot Hoot seems better than Starly Pidgey to me. So I'll get my save real quick. Alright. And we definitely delay our 205 South for now. We delay 205 South until after the Valley Windworks Mars fight, just so we are able to... Also, we do this here too while we're at it. We do that, so then we can potentially get one of the Nidos. It's not insanely likely to get one of the Nidos, but it is enough to make it worth it to try and go for. Record movie, PK. Ideally, we get Spearow. I have never gotten Spearow before. Here, and I think that might be one of the best mons that you can get at this point, at least. Oh, we also... for now, I think we hold off on talking to the guy. Maybe we... yeah, I think we should be okay. Okay. Alright. Heal up. Okay. Come on, be Spearow. Just be Spearow and we're chill. Let's go! Okay. This has a lot of potential, actually. 1. This has a lot of potential. Oh. Okay, I'm just gonna go for Sing. Man. The triple missed Sing is depressing. Do we literally just throw a Great Ball here? 1, 2. Skittle Diddle. Okay, now he's content with the Pokeball. Now he's content with the regular Pokeball. What did we name this guy? We name him Cookie because he wants that cookie so bad. We name him Cookie because he wants that cookie real bad. I don't know. Or she wants that cookie, I should say. She wants the cookie. Okay. This has major potential. Fearow, at least from what I've seen, has a lot of potential. Adamant nature. Let's fucking go. Okay. I mean, only 1 speed is meh. But 20 attack adamant. That's not bad. That's not bad. By any means, that could be way worse. Let me look up what this thing could have been. It's Sniper. Fearow. Damn, 110 attack. Oh, this thing is going to be hitting. Okay, it's always Sniper. It always is Sniper. Level up learn set. Between Spearow and Fearow, if I look all the way up, all the way, I mean, get Drill Peck at 25. There's no other thing really worth delaying for, because yeah, you just get Drill Peck. Yeah. Man, there's like 0 regular moves that this thing learns. This thing has a really pitiful moveset, but I mean, it's fine. No, like, normal type moves. Like, this thing doesn't even get, like, secret power or anything. The move last used by the foe. Interesting. It's kind of like Copycat. Okay. Honestly, this thing is so chill. This thing is so beast. Have Aerial Ace for the, all the, whatever the heck guys. For all the snow and sand cloak guys with Bright Powder. And then you're clicking, like, Drill Peck on everything else, which does a bajillion damage. Honestly, this is so heat. This is so heat. We got a lot of flying types, which is really solid. Okay. We got a lot of guys. We got guys. Okay. We definitely put Hot Sauce down here for right now. Hot Sauce is almost never going to be coming for right now. I think we level everyone up to the point where they get some Evos. When does Bonsly level up? Okay, 25. Okay, we can evolve you. Glameow. When does Glameow evolve? Glameow. 28. Okay, so we wait a little bit on Glameow. Bibarel is already full. Carrots, we don't evolve you. We delay you further. We don't level you up right away. Cookie, we definitely evolve you. I think we can just level you up, but we don't need to evolve you. You probably are going to be getting evolved here in a second too. You're probably going to get evolved here in a second. And you as well. Whole team can evolve so far. Okay. 16, 17, self-destruct. Better than Mimic right now. 18, 19, 20. Block. Okay. Is there any, like, level up moves that Bonsly can learn that I might want to delay evolution into Sudowoodo for? Bonsly. Faint attack. Could get Rock Slide at 30. Woodhammer at 38. And Sucker Punch at 41. Sudowoodo gets Brick Break at 25. We get Rock Slide at 33, so it's really not worth it. Only benefit really would be getting a wood hammer within Fantina split, but I'm kind of thinking that that's not really fully reliable because rock slide is going to be 30 compared to 33 anyways, so that's always in Fantina split that you're getting it. So yeah, we just evolve feint attack, go for feint attack over, like, I don't know, low kick. Yeah. Brick break. I like being able to use brick break. Same deal with cookie. I think we're kind of fine, right? 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Assurance. Yeah. I didn't accidentally, like, screw myself with Firo, right? Kaya. Spiro. Yeah, I should have delayed it. I should have delayed it till 25. I forgot. I forgot. I think we're still fine. I think we're still fine. Yeah. That's on me. I just missed that. I just missed that. Mag Cargo. Kakuna. Evolve you. 25. Sweet Kiss. That's honestly so fucking funny. Evolve you at level 19. Right? Or is it 20? When? When does this thing... Is it 22? Is it 22? I'm just like smoking crack. I swore it was 19. I swore it was 19, but maybe I'm just like fucking stupid. That's also a truth nuke option. That's also a truth nuke option. 21. Okay, I'm just really stupid. Whirlwind. Perfect. All right. Perfect. Not bad. 59 attack, 71 attack, and 55 speed. Sheesh. 71. That's about the same damage output as Chestnut does on the special side. That's kind of insane, actually. Low key, a whole bunch of beasts. Low key, a whole bunch of beasts. Right now, I'm chucking the whole team in for the moment. And then I'm going to bring hot sauce on. This is just for a screenshot more than anything. This is mainly just for the screenshot purpose. Snipping tool this up. There we go. Not a bad option. Okay. Now I'll bring the gents back on. Probably leave you for the moment. I can bring you. Chestnut, bring you. I can bring you on. Bring you. Then bring you, I guess. Yeah, I think that's more than fine. Okay. All right, that's probably where I'm going to call it for the stream. Oh, completely forgot. Yeah, whoops. Stop movie. Good. And then save state. Load state. Okay. There we go. All right. So this is probably where I'm going to call it for this stream. I think that this went incredibly well. I think this is definitely a really, really solid run. 2 deaths on Rourke Split isn't the best in the world. Goldeen would have been pretty helpful in this split. Goldeen Seeking is pretty solid here, especially considering that losing it to a wild encounter definitely was avoidable, I feel. But with it having Pursuit, I mean, even if we switched that first turn, if we lost that 1 and 4 at that turn too, like there's nothing we could really have done about that. The only other thing that we could have potentially done would have been just like hucking balls, but at that point it's like, meh. Like it was a 1 in 4 chance to lose the Goldeen there. And honestly, like getting Dunsparce kind of helped carry us through the mine, and it helped us a lot in the Orberg gym fights. It sucks that I sacked him the way that I did. I kind of wish I just went for a potential crit. Because if I had just gone for a Body Slam or even a Dig Crit, or not Body Slam, Secret Power, went for either Secret Power. I don't think Secret Power would have been a good idea because it was a Lumberry. But had I just gone for Dig, I feel like going for that potential crit would have helped us. But at the end of the day, Dunsparce going down, it wasn't the worst thing in the world. I do feel like I think letting it go down was the safest option. Sandshrew, I feel like if we switched it in on a crunch, like it ended up tanking on that first turn, or like what ended up killing Dunsparce on that turn, and it dropped our defense, we just lost. We just straight up lost. So losing Dunsparce there in exchange for beating the fight semi-risklessly, I think was as safe as we could have had it. So those 2 deaths are it. And then overall, we have some solid encounters. No female Burmy yet, but however, I think we still have 1 or 2 more chances that we could potentially get it. Without absolutely honey maxing. We got a couple of really solid encounters, and I have high hopes for this run. I have high hopes for this run into Gardenia Split, so we'll just have to see how the 205 Gauntlet goes into the Eterna Forest Gauntlet. But that will be for tomorrow, I think. Tomorrow I have a draft battle that I need to do, and I have Mother's Day stuff, so I don't know when I will exactly be streaming and for how long. But I am going to be doing that at some point. Don't forget to wish your mothers a happy Mother's Day if you have a good relationship, of course. If not, find someone you know. Find a friend who's a mom. Go to a friend's mom. Wish them happy Mother's Day. Be respectful. And at the end of the day, too, don't forget to drop a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We're on our way to 300 subscribers, and I know we can get there very, very soon if you just subscribe to the channel. And I will see you guys in the next stream. Peace out, everybody.